Hey, we are going to talk about the vicious cycle today. This has been such an incredible awareness factor for me and my recovery. All right. So, you're going to start off with a pen and piece of paper and draw a large circle on the paper. My brain is so slow sometimes. Okay. In the upper right hand corner is the dis-ease. Okay, dis-ease. I'm not at ease. I am restless, irritable, discontent, right? You'll recognize that lingo from one fellowship. Thank you. It is overwhelmed, frustrated, hangry. It can be whatever it is for you personally. Now, if you've been in the program for a while and you have experienced a relapse, which is not a requirement, it would be important to look back at that developmental kind of space right there, right before you picked up. Like what was going on. And I don't mean like your circumstances. We're talking about internally. So what were you feeling? And sometimes it's like a lot of emotions. Sometimes it's good emotions. Some of us aren't used to feeling good. And so if we get too into a celebration of some sort, it can cause us to be discontent, diseased. Okay? So you're gonna cycle around this circle from the top right, come down to the bottom right section. So this is what we call the ease and comfort section. This, now, if you're using, is where you use. However, staying clean, this is where we do other things other than use that give us ease and comfort. So this could be spending time with nature, meditation, journaling, playing with your pets, going to meetings, watching a funny movie, like art. It can be all sorts of things in this ease and comfort section. Now, food can be ease and comfort. Lots of things can be ease and comfort that can also turn into another manifestation of the disease of addiction. So I'm going to use food as an example. So the bottom left corner is called the spree section. This means I have taken ease and comfort to the addiction level. For example, we just got Girl Scout cookies in, and I ate an entire package. Now, I don't know if it was necessarily addiction versus the cookies were really good. But you can look at this like some people would find ease and comfort in shopping, maybe, and then shopping got too far. So in this section, we like to write out what our red flags are. So for me, and I literally just experienced it over the last 12 hours, it wasn't even 24. Literally ate that entire package in, I don't know, maybe 18 hours, right? Okay. Anyway, my mind was saying things like just one more. That is a red flag thought. No one will know. That is a red flag thought for me. I'll deal with it later. That's a red flag thought for me. That means I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing impulsively and figure out how to deal with the consequences later. So, those are a couple of examples. And, I really want to encourage you to come up with your own, what happens when you are enjoying something and then it goes into that excessive section. Okay. As we move up the left side of the circle, there's kind of a extra division here for what's called shame and remorse. So that's really when I know that I've accidentally done something addictively, is I'll feel shame and remorse. So like I'll shop too much or I'll gain a bunch of weight all of a sudden and I'll be like, "Oh, I have some remorse for acting in those ways." And the best thing to do in that section is to get honest. Get honest with your sponsor, with your network, with, somebody. You don't have to necessarily get honest with everybody because you don't want to cause harms, but you need to get honest because secrets keep us sick. So we're going to get honest that, when I talk to my husband later today, I'm going to have to tell him I ate an entire package of the Girl Scout cookies. And if I want to, or if I continue in that type of behavior, then I'll ask for help. I'll ask for extra accountability. I have an app on my phone that helps me with accountability with my food intake. If it's a monetary issue, I will close my cards. You can go on the app and yes, you can turn around and open them or turn them back on or whatever. But those are extra steps before I'm going to act addictively. And so for me, and I'm only talking about me here, that helps in that part of the cycle. So the last top left corner is, living happy, joyous, and free in spiritual principles, not living in any kind of addictive behavior. And that's really where we're trying to stay. But life is irritating. And we get discontent. So it's important, at least from the top left down to the bottom right. That's kind of where we would stay, right? We're going to go from happy, joyous, and free to a little uncomfortable to ease and comfort back to happy, joyous, and free. That is actually the goal. And then the bottom left corner, the spree and red flags, helps us to know where and when our addiction is acting out. At least it has helped me a great deal. So I encourage you to fill in the blanks, baby. Get to know the info. I believe in you. Let's stay clean today, no matter what.